Okay, we're on Baba Metzia, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Tet. Ninth Mishnah in the third chapter of Baba Metzia. We're going to talk about Shomrim. Shomrim are watchmen, people who are asked to watch something. Okay, so somebody says, listen, I got to go swimming. Can you please watch my cell phone? I said, no problem, I'll be happy to watch your cell phone. Okay, so when somebody asks me to watch a cell phone, I'm not allowed to use it. What happens if I say, I need to use the cell phone for something, and I use the cell phone, so I put it down, I put it in a certain place, and then I was like, I need to use the cell phone for a minute, and I use it. It's called shlichut yad. Shlichut yad, you're not allowed to do it. It's a form of theft. He asked me to be a shomer chinam, he asked me to watch something for him, and he did not give me permission to use it. It's not inherent in shemira. So if I use something that belongs to somebody, then can I go back to being a shomer or not? So I'm now quoting you. The Kahati has a wonderful, short explanation. In order to understand our Mishnah, you have to look at Gemara, Baba Kama, Kuf Yud Chet, a Braita, Machloket, an argument between Rabbi Yishmael and Rabbi Akiva. So the Gemara says, we're not in the middle of the Gemara, but we'll just read the Braita. Hagonev tle min ha'eder, vesela min ha'kis. I'm asked to watch, it's talking about watchmen. I'm asked to watch an eder, a flock of sheep, and I steal a tle. I steal a sheep, or sela min ha'kis. I'm asked to watch a wallet of money, and I steal money. Okay? But now I feel bad. I didn't use it. I changed my mind, like my cell phone. I want to put it back. Says Rabbi Yishmael, l'makom sheganav yachzir. You could put it back to l'makom sheganav. Divrei Rabbi Yishmael. Rabbi Akiva says, tzarich dat baalim. Okay? Rabbi Akiva says, you need dat baalim. You need to tell the guy, I used your cell phone, and then I want to now become a shomer. Rabbi Rashi says, Rabbi Akiva says, Kevan shena'aseh ganav, once you're a ganav, kalta shmirato. Your shmira is over. You're no longer a shomer, you're a thief. Titulo mehemeluhu ba'alim. They're not going to believe you anymore. Okay? And therefore, you need tzarich dat. Okay? V'lo armina, we say, sagi b'dat shomer. It's not enough for you to say, I put it back, I'm a shomer again. No. Rabbi Akiva said, tzarich dat ba'alim. Rabbi Yishmael says, no, as long as you put it back, you could go back to being the original shomer. So that's a machloket between Rabbi Yishmael and Rabbi Akiva on hagonev tle min ha'eder. So that is actually, we're going to see this machloket is extremely relevant for our Mishnah. Hamafkir chavit ezel chaviro. Someone asks his friend to watch his chavit, his jug, his barrel of wine, oil, whatever. Okay? Velo yichedu la ba'alim makom. So you have an option of liyached makom. Liyached is to designate a place. So it's going to be like, it's as if you're renting out here. This is your cupboard. Here's where your jug is going to be. So in this case, he didn't give it a place. He said, can you watch it? Sure, I'll take it home. V'tiltila, and he picked it up. Letaltel, he moved it. V'nishbara, and of course the thing broke. So now the question is the shomer obligated or not? Okay, so he moved it. Now it wasn't posheya. It's an ones. Well, you know what happened? He picked it up and the thing fell. It slipped and it broke. It wasn't careless. Says the Mishnah. We're going to make this into a chart. Hopefully we'll make it easier. Im mitoch yado nishbara. Okay, he picked it up. Okay, and he picked it up, and while he's moving it, I pick up the cell phone, blah, oh my God, I dropped it, and it broke. So, litzorcho, if the shomer picked it up, litzorcho, for his own needs, i.e. to use it, then he's chayav. Litzorcha, but if I picked up the cell phone, listen, I put it in, like originally where we put it, I'm afraid it's going to get wet, there's a drip in the roof, and then I dropped it, then he's patur. Why? Because he's moving it for the sake of the cell phone, for the sake of the chavit, for the sake of the jug, not for his own sake, and therefore he's exempt. Let's say, no, what happened was I picked it up, and then I put it down, and then once I put it down, after I moved it, then it broke, then, I don't know, the dog came and ate it or whatever, and it was an ones or not nishbara, then, I don't know, the wall fell down and broke the cell phone. Bein litzorcha, whether I picked it up for my own needs, or whether I picked it up litzorcha in order to save the cell phone, then you're patur. Okay, so I made a chart. Let's take a look at the chart so we have it straight. Okay, lo yichudu la ba'ali makom. Okay, mitoch yadon nishbara. If you picked it up for your own needs, you're chayav. If you picked it up for its needs, it's patur. But mishi nicha nishbara, once you put it down, even if you picked it up litzorcha or litzorcha, according to the Reisha, you're patur. Okay, we're going to focus on this patur because we're going to see it's an interesting patur. Next. Yichudu la ba'ali makom. If the owner said, no, this is the place for yourself, we're going to put it in this place. V'tiltila v'nishbara, and you picked it up and it broke. Ben mitoch yado Udbe mishinicha. So whether it's still in your hand and they dropped it, or whether you already put it down and then it got destroyed, litzorcho chayav. If you picked it up for your own needs, you're chayav. Litzorcha patur. But if you picked it up for litzorcha, for its needs, then you're patur. So let's look at the chart again. Okay, litzorcho, you're chayav, whether mitoch yado, or whether you put it down again, and litzorcha patur, and whether you did it for its own needs, it's patur. So you'll notice here, everyone agrees. Okay, according to in every case, if you picked it up litzorcha in order for the needs, you're a shomer. You picked it up. Oh, it's getting dirty, and I pick it up. I got to clean it and put it away, but you never used it. Okay, so then you're always a shomer, and so if an onus happens, you're all patur. So we're going to leave this on the side. That's fine. What's really interesting is this column. Okay, why are you patur? If you pick it up litzorcho, why in the world should you put it, when you put it down, be patur? You picked it up. So the Bartanura says the following. You have to read the Bartanura. The Bartanura is based on the Gemara. The Gemara says, one second. Im mishihinicha. Once you put it down, shekila tashmisho. You finished using it. Hinicha b'makom mishtamar. You put it in a place where it's well guarded. Ben shtiltala mitar tzarko. Ben shtiltala letzarcha. Whether you did it for your own needs, i.e. you stole it, you used it for yourself, or you did it for the needs of the chayfetz, of the jug, you're patur. Why? The Amrinan we say, Mishich zira, once you put it back, Harehi birshuta ba'alim kibatchila. I picked up the cell phone to use on the shomer. I used the calculator, and then I put it back. Once I put it back, okay, it's back in the reshut ba'alim. I'm now a shomer again. Ve'eno aleh lekashomer chinam upatur, and now you're a shomer chinam. Ve'af al pi shelo hudia leba'alim lomar netaltia v'chzartia. Even though I didn't tell the ba'alim that I took it and put it back. V'reisha dematnitin Rabbi Shmali. Remember that machlokah we learned between Rabbi Ishmael and Rabbi Akiva? Remember we learned that machlokah Rabbi Ishmael and Rabbi Akiva? Wasn't just for nothing. He says the reisha is Rabbi Akiva. This reisha is a position. The Amar, he says, gonev taleh min ha'eder. Remember we learned that case. You steal it, taleh v'chziro shu patur. Right? You're patur if you put it back. Telo ba'inan dat ba'alim. Okay? And we don't require dat ba'alim. So this reisha is Rabbi Yishmael, lo ba'inan da'at ba'alim. And that's why in this case, litzorcho, mishehi nicha nishbara, if it broke after you put it back, you're patur, because you go back to being a shomer chinam. If you're still holding on to it, of course you're chayav, because you didn't put it back yet. What about the seifa? The seifa, when we say, the seifa you say, lo yichdu la ba'ali makom, why? If you're miyached makom, what difference does it make if you're miyached makom, you designate a place or not? Okay, so why should you be chayav in this case, according to Rabbi Ishmael? You're miyached makom, you put it back, mishincha nishbara. So the Bartanura says, no, seifa zo atan the Rabbi Akiva. The seifa is Rabbi Akiva, the Amar, begonev taleh min ha'eder, v'ne'enas le'olamu chayav, ad shiyodia leba'alim. The seifa, remember Rabbi Akiva says, you have to tell the owner that you took it and then put it back. In this case, you didn't tell the owner that you put it back, and therefore, after you took it, you're na'aseh gazlan, you're a thief. Even if you put it in a designated place, you're still chayav. So this seifa, this chayav, okay, this is the real machloket, that's Rabbi Akiva. Okay? Ba'inan, we require da'at ba'alim. You have to tell the owner, and you didn't tell him. Okay? And that's why in this case, you're chayav. Remember, all three, there's no machloket here. In these three, there's no machloket. So, and the Bartanura says, based on the Gemara, yichdu makom or lo yichdu makom is a red herring. Both cases is whether lo yichdu makom, Rabbi Shmuel says, even if you yiched lo makom, if you designate a place and you put it back, for sure you're patur. But even if you're not miyached makom, even if you don't have a place, and you still put it back anywhere, you're still patur. Why? Lo ba'inan dat ba'alim. We don't need the owner to know. On the other end, Rabbi Akiva says, why are you chayav? Even yichdu ha'ba'alim makom, even if you put a designated place, and then you used it, and you put it back in the designated place, nonetheless you're still chayav until you tell the Baal, listen, I used the cell phone and then I put it back, and then okay, you can become a shomer again. That's fine. So therefore, that's what the Gemara says. The Reisha, this patur is Rabbi Ishmael, the Seifa chayav is Rabbi Akiva, and that's how we can understand our Mishnah. It's a very complicated Mishnah. I hope you explained it pretty well. You can use this chart, pause and look at the chart again and try to understand it. We'll stop here, as we always do. We'll dedicate our learning in the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Let me go to the top and designate Mishnah according to Rabbi Meir, father, and I wish you all have a very good day.